Evening, folks. I've got Rex with me today, which is unusual for Hearthstone.
Hey now.
Let's see if we've got anyone here. Not just yet, it doesn't look like it. Hey, Fishy Cake.
Hey Fishy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Objects. Hey, Xeno. Are you okay keeping an eye on chat for me, Rex? Do you mind being my chat
Yeah.
reader while I'm playing? Hey, Dylan. What's a funny name, Objects? Hey, Velia. I don't know if I've seen Velia with a golden bomb before. I'm liking that shiny golden bomb next to your name, Velia. Fishy Cake's still in hospital. Well, hopefully I can keep you entertained for a bit. Oh, my camera's blown out. Let's make that a little bit smaller. FestEVIL. Alright then. Just to confirm, that's not my joke. I didn't think that was a genius pun. That is what they actually call it. Arena today. Not arena, no. We're doing the Tavern Brawl, but it's an unusual Tavern Brawl. Hey, Daz. So, at the moment, for Midsummer, they have an event going on in Hearthstone called the Fire Festival. And this week's Tavern Brawl is kind of like a solo adventure wing. And I think there's going to be a new one of these each week for a few weeks. So we're back to Blackrock Mountain, which is one of the earliest Hearthstone expansions. So Dalaran has crashed into Blackrock. Take control of an evil boss. And dungeon crawl your way out. How fast can we beat Blackrock Mountain? I've no idea what this is about. I just know it's a solo adventure. So let's get started. So first off against High Lord Omok. Destroy a random damaged enemy minion. That's insanely powerful. For 1 mana. Kill a minion for 1 mana. I don't know if we even get to draft a deck or what. I don't know how this works. Do you want to choose my my class, Rex?
Dr. Boom.
Do you want?
Objects wants to know what is this game? So I think that's your job to
Oh,
explain.
sure, Hearthstone. It's a collectible card game, online exclusive. Like it's not a physical game, which is cool because it lets you do some mechanics that other games can't do, like pick. Like, you'd have to roll hundreds of dice to do some of the things that this game does. So yeah, it's an online collectible card game. It's competitive, but there's also like solo adventures that you can do against the computer. And yeah, it's relatively basic. I think it's most comparable to something like...
Magic, only
maybe?
easier.
I'm wondering whether it's actually maybe more comparable to Pokemon than Magic. Because every card has like an attack and a health stat. And then some card text that the card does something special. But yeah, it's turn-based. You play cards off against the opponent's cards, and you have to try and kill the opponent before you... It might actually be most akin to Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I know almost nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh!, so that may or may not be true. It's a really good...
I got the joke, Fishy.
It's a really good, really accessible, and free card game, so if you like the look of this, you can just go and download it.
It's gorgeous.
It's a nice looking game, yeah. It's all very nicely animated and all the shiny cards look great. Very, very fluid, very polished game, Hearthstone. It's nice.
Well, now, Sky, I am not getting sound. I think
no?
we might want to go to Martian.
Okay, let's sort that out then.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Send me a request when you're ready. What I will do, Rex, I'll show you the powers that all these classes have and see what you sound like the sound of.
Okay. I see nothing, of course.
Yeah. Just send me a request when you're ready. So we've got 4 classes to choose from. If you are familiar with Hearthstone, then they equate to Rogue. Togwaggle is a Rogue. Dr. Boom is a Warrior. Lazul is a can't think of the word of it, Priest. And Hagatha is a Druid. So when you play this game, you choose one of 9 classes and you build a 30-card deck to play off against the opponent.
I sent a request.
In you come, buddy. Oh, you might get echo.
No? Yes.
Yeah, okay, hang on.
Sorry, people. We'll get this sorted out.
Okay,
When I come in.
that should work. Alright, any echo?
Let's see. No echo.
Cool, okay. So I'll show you the hero powers on these classes, and see what you like the sound of, Rex. So, our rogue Togwaggle, for 2 mana, we add a random card to your hand. Any card in the game, that's pretty insane. Anything except a rogue card, I guess. Add a random card for another class. Oh, I've just been given a daily quest. I'm going to go and cancel that 1 second. I was hoping for something more than 50 gold, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Boom is one of the characters in XCOM, which is
Really?
in my. So, yeah, he's a heavy. He's got a rocket launcher.
This guy has exploding bombs. Exploding bombs? Every bomb's an exploding bomb. He's got bombs.
Actually, he's Boom Boom, but he was originally Dr. Boom. He changed it.
So, Togwaggle gets random cards from another class. Dr. Boom, shuffle 2 bombs into your opponent's deck. I forget exactly how much damage that does, but when you draw a bomb, it deals damage to the opponent. I think it might be 5. So you shuffle 2 mines into the deck. Every time you do this, their deck's just going to get more and more filled up with mines that are dealing face damage. And it's 1 mana as well, which is nice. Usually a hero power is 2, but sometimes that 1 mana, it's just like, I have nothing to do with my spare mana on this turn. There you go, shuffle 2 bombs. Lazul is a priest, and gives a minion -2 attack until the next turn. That's cool. So if I want to trade into a minion, I can give that minion I'm hitting -2 attack, so we're saving 2 health on what we're hitting.
Nice.
Kind of cool. And then our Shaman, this is an interesting one. Evolve, transform a friendly minion into a card that costs 1 more. So if I have a 6 mana card, we randomly evolve it into a 7 mana card. Any 7 mana card.
Why would we want to make it cost more?
Because they're generally better cards. This is a card that's already been played, so it's not going to cost me anything to play it. We spend 6 mana on a card, put it on the field, and then if we evolve it, it transforms into a random 7 cost card. One of the cool one of the cool benefits of this as well is, let's say I've got a minion with 5 health, and we hit something and it goes down to 1 health, and then I transform it with this. It transforms into a full health minion. It's a random minion, but it's a full health minion, so it almost functions like a heal as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. That's really powerful.
So random cards, mines, debuffs to attack, or evolution.
I'm liking evolution, but
It's your call.
we'll see. We get 1 chance because you're going to stick with this for a while, right?
Maybe. I might just choose a different class every time I die.
Okay.
We'll see. Alright, I like evolution. Evolution is one of my favourite mechanics in this game. I like the random element. So the deck, we actually aren't going to get to build. It's going to give us a deck. So I have no idea what's in this deck. That does affect us because we don't know what to play around. This is interesting. We're being given treasures. Treasures are not standard game cards. They're very, very powerful cards that you only get in solo adventures, but usually you choose your treasures. But it looks like this deck has them by default. Jupiler Transmogrifier. You choose a friendly minion, and all minions in your deck become copies of it. It's a weird one.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it's very weird.
That's weird.
We're going to throw those 2.
Right. They go back in the deck, or they're never in your deck?
They go back into the deck. It's kind of, there's a running joke in Hearthstone that usually you immediately draw the cards that you mulliganed very frequently.
Okay.
That's cool. We also get this treasure, Stargazing. So our hero power now costs 1 instead of 2. And we get to use it twice per turn if we want to.
Whoa, that's good.
Very powerful. Excellent. Alright. I wonder how many treasures are going to be in this deck. So this is where this comes in handy. We get to trade in. Kill his 1-drop with our 1-drop. It's almost dead, but now we evolve it. Now it's a 2/4. At the start of your opponent's turn, they have a 50% chance to draw an extra card. I don't like the sound of that, so I'm going to re-evolve it into a 3-drop. Cool, so it's a 3/3 for 3 now.
Nice. Wow.
Mind if I roll need?
Alright, we've got quite a powerful 3-drop to go down, so let's put him down. I'm gonna hit this, and I'm gonna hope this guy survives with his 1 health. If he does, then we'll get to evolve it. Oh no, he's gonna kill it. Okay. Friendly minion gets charge. Interesting. Is he gonna be able to kill this? He isn't. Now his hero power kills damaged minions, so I really want to keep my minion at as much health as possible.
Right.
This guy is essentially our hero power. He does the same thing, transform a friendly minion to one that costs 1 more. So I think we're just going to do him. We'll attack first, of course. What does she do? After this attacks a hero, transform it into a random 6-cost minion. Cool. That sounds good. I like that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I can be really annoying here and just freeze this thing. Actually, do we have lethal? He's got 13. We're rocking 7 damage right now. Plus 3 is 10. That's... Oh, you can only target a minion with that. Okay, well, yeah, I'm just going to freeze this fucker. Oh, actually, this is going to transform, so let's do that first and find out what it transforms into. Not bad. Not bad at all. 6-7. Frozen. Attack face. Maybe some hero power as well. I'm going to evolve this guy a couple times.
And then get your 1 card out?
I could. What I'm not going to do actually is overload the board. Because if he does a spell that kills all this shit, he's going to die as well. You can be careful in this game of overextending, where they get to wipe your board. It's always nice to keep a couple things in hand to get out if he manages to somehow wipe my board.
Does the enemy become a 6 minion cost, or does it... No, because she...
Were you thinking of this? I had a card that turned into a 6-cost card. I had a card that's power was if I hit the enemy, it turns into a 6-cost card. Alright.
Happy Fire Festival!
Happy Fire Festival. It says play the Tavern Brawl 3 times for this quest. I haven't actually done that. All I did was before the stream, I came into the Fire Festival and just immediately conceded twice so that we'd get the pack when we played. So we've got a couple packs that we can open on the stream. I'll do that in a little while. Happy Fire Festival again. Play 5 mechs gives us a quest. Cool. Well, we'll try and do that by the end of today and have another pack to open. So now we get to draft some more spells. Cool. Some more treasures. And I might well just go with the ones that you like the sound of, Rex. Do I have any mechs here? I don't have any mechs. Never mind. Small backpacks. We draw 2 cards at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
Passive, spell damage plus 3. So any spell that we do that deals direct damage gets plus 3 to it. So this Earth Shock usually does 1 damage. Instead, it'll do 4. This tends to get very powerful when you have AoE spells. If I've got a spell that says deal 2 damage to all of their minions, and they've got 5 minions out, then that's actually doing an extra, like, 15 damage.
Right.
The Hand of Raphaam, I've heard, is actually a little bit bugged. Apparently it gives them 2 cursed cards, and cursed hurts them for 2 every turn that it's in their hand. But you can, as far as I know, with cursed cards, you can just play them. They're 2 mana spells, so for 2 mana they can just get rid of it. Okay.
I like the rope.
Yeah. We'll have to try and draft some cards that work with it well, because currently the deck doesn't work very well with it. We've only got, this is our only direct damage spell. But we're a shaman, and shaman have lots of very good direct damage spells, so we should be able to get some.
Okay.
So here we go, Earthshock again. There's also this Lightning Storm. That's great with the Robe of the Magi. 2 to 3.
Okay.
It's going to go up to 5 to 6 to all enemy minions. That's pretty crazy. That's a full board wipe. So let's take a look at this.
Fishy wants to know, isn't that cheating? I don't know what he's talking about.
Isn't that cheating? What
Isn't
did I
what
say?
cheating?
Isn't that cheating? Maybe he means conceding to get the quest done, perhaps?
And yes, that's totally cheating.
It's, I guess. All it said was the quest was play 3 Tavern Brawls, so play just means press the play button.
And you only have 12 cards. I thought you had to have a deck of 30.
In standard constructed gameplay, yes. This is a bit different because it's a special solo adventure. So what we're going to do is start with a small deck, and we're going to draft it bigger and bigger as we go. So this is what we're getting to do right now, is pick 3 cards. Right, so, okay. Earthshock, Lightning Storm, 2 very good direct damage spells. Also this guy, Spirit of the Frog. 0/3. Stealth for 1 turn. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. That really doesn't work with us right now. We are only going to have 2 1-drop spells and a 3-drop spell, so clearly this doesn't work. Totemic Smash, deal 5 damage, and if we overkill, if we kill something with 4 or less health, then we summon a basic totem.
Oh.
Shamans have 4 totems, so one of them gives us even more spell damage. We'd now be doing +4. One of them is a taunt that they have to hit in order to get through. One of them is just a 1/1 that you can do damage with. One of them heals everything on your board for 1 health as well. It's kind of a nice
But
one.
the other 2 cards are 5 and 6. Are we going to have that many turns?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Bloodlust is good for some big burst damage. Give your minions +3 attack this turn. So if we've got 4 minions out, they all get +3. That's an extra 12 damage coming in this turn. That's good for like finishing them off. And Eccentric Scribe works very well with Bloodlust, because he drops 4 1/1s when he dies. So if you then Bloodlust all those into 3 1s, it's a pretty big board.
Okay.
And then we've got...
I went to Fishy.
Fishy. Murlocs are interesting. Murlocs are a class of... It's like this guy. They're a class of card that are all of the same... It's called a tribe. And they tend to buff off each other. So for example... Actually, none of these are good examples of it, but some Murlocs say, like, give all your other Murlocs plus attack. Or every time you summon a Murloc, this card gets buffed. That kind of thing. They tend to be very cheap.
But they're low attack, right.
Tend to be, yeah. But there's also this kind of thing. So this is also going to give us a quest. If we can summon 10 Murlocs in a game, then we get Megafin, who is a pretty massive character. So this pack is the Murloc quest. It's also Primal Fin Totem. Every turn it summons a 1/1 Murloc, so that's going to keep pumping this as long as it stays alive.
Right.
And this one as well is also going to help trigger it. Give current minions on the board Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Murloc. So if I've got 7 minions on board, that's 7 Murlocs we're going to draft. So yeah, we can start... The point of a Murloc deck is that you need lots of Murlocs to kind of all play off each other. So if we go for Fishy, we're going to be trying to draft as many Murlocs as we can.
Right.
So if you like the sound of it, they're all fairly small. Yeah.
I was thinking Flood would be better, but
it's your pick.
I don't know.
We can start drafting
Let's
Murlocs.
go Flood.
We can. All right. Let's start flooding.
Let's go. Okay.
All right. Baron Ignite mana. So for 0 mana, he deals 5 damage to the enemy hero. If we have unspent mana, our hero power is going to be so good in this game.
Right.
Because we can make sure to always spend exact mana with that hero power.
Wow, 5 damage. We start out with like
20.
We started out with 50 last time.
Totemic Smash. That's going to be great early game. This is good for turn 1. Actually, it makes sure that we spend our mana on turn 1. We need to try and get a minion out for turn 2. Although this will probably give us a minion, I think. Oh, another 1-drop. That's good. This is a good start. It's a really good start. Okay, turn 1. Out goes our Tunnel Trog. Alright, we can Totemic Smash this guy. That's going to give us a totem. It's the healing one. Good, I like the healing one. Okay, going to hit his face. And we're going to spend our 1 mana on upgrading you. What do you do? Your cards that summon minions summon twice as many. He's sick with this guy. He'd summon 8 Vengeful Scrolls. Unfortunately, he is no way going to survive until this guy comes out, but it's kind of fun. So Lava Shock, okay. Let's just get our nice beefy 3-drop out. Magma Rager.
Okay. Gotta spend the 4 card.
Well, I can use this
Oh,
twice,
man,
so not necessarily. I also don't know if I want to 4-card either of these minions. It's going to replace every minion in my deck with one of these two, and I don't think either of these two are worth doing.
okay. So 2 ones and then 2
Yeah, I think
hero
so.
power.
I think Earthshocking this is great. We'll put out the Sludge Slurper. He's also going to give us a card, a 1-drop card into hand as well. He also buffs this, so this guy gets buffed every time we play an Overload card. And this is an Overload card.
And the chat, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat. Please stay away from me because I'm not eating. Oh. Hi, Rocket. How you doing, Rocket?
I wonder what this does.
I remember you yesterday.
What is that? Whenever you summon a beast, give it +1/+1. Rubbish. Living Bomb. Choose an enemy minion. If it lives until your next turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Wow. Gross.
So somehow we have to kill it?
Or evolution it.
Oh.
Not bad. The problem with that is that we have no way of spending our exact mana, but I can tank 5 face health this turn, that's fine. So, evolution. Get rid of that. Oh, nice! This is really good. Inspire means this goes off every time we use our hero power.
Right.
So, 2 attack on a hero here. Genzo the Shark. Whenever this attacks, both players draw until they have at least 3 cards. Cool. We're floating our mana anyway, so there's no point playing him. Alright. We've got lethal on board. He's got 8 health, we've got 10 attack. We should be good. That's not going to be enough.
Hey, Zeno.
No way is he going to win this.
Nice to see you. Wow.
And that should be GG. You've got to think of face health in this game as kind of a resource to be spent on the useful things.
Base health being shore health.
Yeah, like my hero health.
Right.
And it's worth me tanking the 5 damage I just tanked in order to put out the board that I wanted to put out.
Got it.
We played 2 mechs apparently there. I guess I was transforming things into mechs, and I didn't realise. Alright, let's see what packs we got this time. So, first of all, this is all about healing. Earthen Ring is a 3/3 for 3 that heals 3.
Okay.
Healing Wave is a 3 mana spell. Restore 7 health. And then reveal a minion in each deck. If ours costs more than theirs, then we restore 14 instead of 7. So that can be quite a big heal, if we get lucky. And then also Rotten Applebaum is a 4/5 for 5 with Taunt, which means they have to hit it. At least with minions have to hit it. And that also restores 4 health to the hero, to us. So all about healing.
And can we have more than our starting health? Yes.
No.
Okay.
You can gain armor, which is kind of like an overshield, and there's no limit on that. But this isn't armor, this is health. Middle. This is all about weird cards, this middle one. Muck Morpher. Transform into a 4/4 copy of a different minion in your deck. So this is just going to choose a random minion that we've got, and it's going to become a 4/4 copy of it. So it's just going to steal the card text. So for example, it could become the Unbound Elemental. And every time we play an Overload card, this will get buffed. White Eyes.
But 4/4 doesn't sound like a lot.
It's underpowered for 5 mana. The text that it has is what's improving it. So for example, this could be a 4/4 that drops 4 1/1s when it dies, which would easily be worth 5 mana. But we have no control over what this picks. If it picks something with a Battle Cry, for example, Battle Cries don't go off unless you play it from hand, and this doesn't get the Battle Cry until it lands. So it would do nothing if it transformed into a 4/4 copy of this.
That's a really good idea, Rocket. This is a fun game. It's not a good fit for me, but I get confused by these games really easy. Go on.
White Eyes is a 5/5 for 5 taunt, but the Death Rattle is it shuffles a card into my deck, which is a 10/10 with taunt for 5 mana. So when we eventually draw that, it's a big, cheap card. But it's unreliable. You never know when you're going to pick that up, because it goes into the deck, not the hand. And finally, Ysera, a big old 4/12 dragon. Every turn, it puts a card in my hand, and they're generally some quite powerful cards. One of them deals 5 damage to everything except Ysera, for example. One of them is a 7/6 for 4 mana, some pretty crazy stats. One of them is Dream, a free card that puts someone's minion back into their hand. That's pretty cool.
Right. But that one's cost 9 mana.
It's expensive. But at the moment, we have nothing that costs more than 6. Sometimes, like you sometimes want to fill out your end game, because when we hit turn 10, if we're drafting 1-cost cards every turn, you're falling behind on the curve. So expensive is sometimes okay. And then over here we have Corpse Razor. We can give a friendly minion Death Rattle, revive when you die.
Nice.
So it's very low stats, but a good battle cry. 3/3 for 5, terrible, but battle cry, revive a friendly minion, pretty good. And then we get 2 Mist Callers. Give all minions in hand and deck +1/+1. Everything that we own gets buffed by 1.
That's really good. I'm liking that.
He is not valuable yet, because at the moment he's actually going to get played fairly late into the game, and there's not much left to buff, really. Like, he's going to be the heaviest thing in our deck. But the longer this goes on, the better he's going to get. Ysera is one of the best legendaries in the game, but I don't know how much these two are helpful, whereas they're all pretty strong. And healing is nice as well. So yeah, take your pick, Rex. What do you like the sound of?
I'm still liking Battle Cry.
You going to go for these guys?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. So, a Resummoner and 2 big buff guys. Okay. What do we got now? I have no idea what that means. Not a clue. I guess we're going to find out. Activate Arcanatron. I don't know whether I like the sound of it.
Versus Omnotron Defense System.
This could go very badly. I don't know how to play around to Zero Power, because it could be anything.
Defenses activated.
You press your luck.
Give me a 1-drop. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Is this friendly minion or any minion? Just a friendly minion. Alright, well we got a Mist Caller on turn 6, ready to go. And another one. Let's find out what this is. Activate Arcanatron. Wow, he's giving us so much spell damage. Holy fuck. That's ridiculous. We have spell damage +5 right now. It's a shame we have almost nothing in the way of good spell damage spells. I think we're going to have Feral Spirit here. And we're probably just going to hit him. I'm guessing that his deck has lots of good spells in it. Wow, this guy's deck is insane.
All empty van.
He just gets to take another turn. Jesus.
Right.
That was... Wow, that was quite the turn. Well, this thing can die, which is nice. Oh wait, this costs 4 now? Oh, he gets a different one every time. Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Okay, well, we're going to kill this. Attack. Transform.
Wow,
Ooh,
2/8 with taunt.
That's interesting. Yeah, we're not going to re-roll this. We're going to... So what happens is when this guy dies, they get a random minion from their deck on the field. So I'm going to let this guy just absorb some damage and then transform it. I do, however, suspect that his 4-drop Toxitron is probably going to be a poison minion. And poison means that they automatically die on the first hit.
Hey, Fart Liquor.
I actually wonder whether this should be rerolled, because he's almost certainly getting a poison minion next turn. I have nothing in hand. Yeah, here's my thinking. I've got nothing in hand that removes a minion directly. Like, I have no spells, which means this is going to have to kill whatever comes out. It's got very low damage, so assuming this was, say, a 4/4, it won't kill it. But it is going to die.
Okay.
And I don't want this to die to a poison minion, because then he gets a free minion. So I think I'm actually going to reroll this. That's better. That will probably kill whatever he brings out. That's... Yeah, that's good. Okay.
But he'll die to that.
I hope, like, yeah, at least he won't get a minion out of it there. Okay, so it's a... Okay, it's not what I thought it would be. It's not what I thought it would be. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to all other minions. Okay.
That's not very good.
Okay. So the Mist Caller's pretty good here. Let's just start buffing everything in our deck.
Sounds good to me.
And then we're going to have to make... This isn't a particularly nice trade, but I think we have to make it to be safe.
Because otherwise he could have...
He could buff it or do all sorts of mad stuff, yeah.
Right.
Wow, that's a weird card. And I can't deal with it. I can! What a perfect draw. Beautiful. Okay.
Wow.
And I guess another Mist Caller sounds good to me.
Right.
I'm liking this double Mist Caller business. Electron is a 5/5 and that makes every spell cost less. That helps him a lot more than it helps us, so it's going to die.
Oh, it costs all our spells. His spells and our spells.
But we, like, we have no spells left, so... So, trade. He buffs when we play overloads, so let's follow him up with an overload card. Attack. And then we're going to double hit with the hero power, so we're going to transform you. You're a 4/4 for 6. This should get some really good value. This is what's also cool about the hero power. This guy's stats are terrible because he's got such a good card text.
Right.
But we can transform this from a 4/4 into a 7-cost card, which is probably going to have stats more like 7/7.
Wow.
So it's a big...
Right.
For 1 mana, I'm probably going to give this like +3/+3. It's a huge bonus. Oh, okay. He's interesting. Whenever any minion takes damage, it just dies.
Wow.
I don't know if it benefits me right now, though, because these guys are going to die faster. This works
Why
with...
don't you use your hero power on that one?
I think I will. And we'll get an 8-cost card, which should be something pretty beefy. This works great.
Sky, did you check the Squadron and group chat solution app?
No, I'll have a look afterwards. So, yeah, this works well in a deck that's got lots of small minions. If we've got a load of 1/1s that can just run into things, they'll all die immediately. It's pretty cool. So, we're going to transform him again. Ooh! Oh, he's good if we get armor, but we have no armor. Well, we're going to get a 0 mana, a 0-cost card. So this is going to summon either a Wisp or a Snowflipper Penguin. Get ready. Which one do we get? Oh, well, the target dummy. I forgot about him.
Come close. Listen.
Wow, okay.
What's lightning bolt on his left card mean?
It means it has a text that is ongoing in its effect. At the end of every turn, his friendly mechs will get a buff. At the end of my turn, I will summon a 0-cost card. So it's something that can trigger at any time. It's always relevant, I suppose. So
cards past 10, Fishy wants to know.
Are the cards...
Bruhuska says there's even...
Cards that cost more than 10, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, you can never really have more than 10 mana, per se. But you can have cards that cost more than 10 and ways to reduce their card cost. So there is, example, a 25 mana card, but it costs less for every spell you've played, I think it is. So you've got to try and play as many spells as possible to reduce it to a playable cost. So yeah, some cards cost more than 10, significantly more in some instances. Molten Giants are a famous one. They cost 20 mana, I think it is, but they cost 1 less for every damage you've taken. So if you're on low health, they're free. It's an 8/8 for free.
Well, we're gonna have to spend our non-zero. Go on, play what you're gonna play.
What were you
We're
gonna say?
We're gonna have to spend our 3 cards that can be played on his 3 minions.
If we want to trade, have we got? Hang on, we've got lethal. No, we don't. We're close though. I'm probably going to hit face here because we are 1 damage off a kill.
Okay.
It's actually possible that one of these could transform into a minion with charge, giving us lethal. Charged cards specifically can attack on their first turn. So if one of these turns into, if I get lucky, one of these turns into a charge card, then we win. Also, this could help as well. He can add a battle cry to hand and a lackey to hand, and some of those deal damage when you play them. So,
Okay.
So let's try him. See what we get. Deal 2 damage. GG. Oh, of course, that buffs him as well, because he buffs when you play overload cards. Oh, it was GG anyway. We had the way of buffing him for 1 damage. Cool.
Wow. That was fast.
Yeah, those miscalls, man, they buff our cards like crazy. Alright, I guess we played some more mechs. We've got 3 packs to open. Should we do that now? Let's see what other daily quests we get. I think that might be it for daily quests now. Yeah. This pack we won't be able to get today. But yeah, let's open some packs. Let's start with our Witchwood pack. I think this is Witchwood. What was that, Rex?
Okay. Lucian and Druhuska say, good game.
Thanks, guys. We got an epic right off the bat. A Deathweb Spider. I don't know this card. Battlecry. If your hero took damage this turn, gain lifesteal. That's cool. Lifesteal cards heal you every time they deal damage. So every time this hits something for 4, I heal for 4.
Mm-hmm.
So if I took damage this turn, which is very easy to do as a warlock, their hero power deals damage to them, then this thing gains lifesteal. That's a great card. A legendary! Whoa! What a sick start! An epic and a legendary. The Glass Knight. 4/3 for 4 with Divine Shield. Every time you restore health, gain Divine Shield. That sounds sick.
How can you tell it's legendary?
First of all, the Scottish guy shouts, legendary! And also, it's golden and has a little dragon at the top.
Oh.
These are your rarity gems here. So epic is purple there, legendary is this golden one.
Yep.
Nice. A Vile Brood Skitterer. Poisonous Rush. He sounds good. He's expensive for 1/3, but he's good. He's almost just a removal spell, basically. For 5 mana, he's an Assassinate with Beast Synergy. That's kind of cool. I like him. A Walnut Sprite. 3/3 for 3. Echo means it can play as many times as you want on this turn. So if I've got 9 mana, I can play 3 of these instead of 1. Interesting. And a rare. What a good pack. Rare, epic, and legendary. Dusk Haven Hunter. Stealth. And every turn this is in your hand, swap its attack and health. So sometimes it's a 2/5, sometimes it's a 5/2. I like these two. These are great. Good epic, good legendary. Yeah, just the rarity doesn't necessarily mean they're good cards. I know some terrible legendaries. But I like these two. That's great. Happy with that Paladin legendary. I want to build some decks around that. Okay.
Jessica says that isn't really a good legendary.
No, it sounds good. You could build a good deck around it. But yeah, some cards, they tend to just fall down in constructed play. So I guess people have tried it out and found that it doesn't work all that well. I like the sound of it on the face, but it is quite squishy. It's got 3 health. Okay, Labrecruther. Shuffle 3 copies of a friendly minion into your deck. So you can shuffle just a load more legendaries into your deck if you want. Bomb Toss. Summon, deal 2 damage and summon a bomb. That's good. That's good for mech decks. Mech Hunter. Macaru is a really good card for mech decks. There's our rare Omega Medic. I like these Omega cards. If you have 10 mana crystals, restore 10 health to your hero. And the Doubling Imp. 2 2/2s for 3. Cool, okay. And finally our Dalaran pack over here. Soul of the Murloc, we just saw that in our game. We had the opportunity to draft it. Raphaam Scheme, every turn it's in your hand it upgrades. So it'll be 2 1/1 imps and then 3 1/1 imps.
Until you play it.
Until you play it. Hunting Party, copy all beasts in your hand, that's interesting. Double up on the beasts in hand. Improve Morale, I like that one. Deal 1 damage to a minion, if it survives, add a Lackey to hand. Lackeys are some pretty good cards. And Never Surrender, I think, sounds pretty rubbish to me. It's a rubbish Paladin secret. Alright. Let's see what you want, Rex. So we get another
Okay.
tribe pack here. We saw the Murlocs. These are the elementals. So they all buff from
Right.
each other as elementals. So for example, if we played an elemental last turn, we get to discover, which means just you get to pick from 3 random elementals. We have a couple elementals in deck at the moment. We've got this Fire Guard Destroyer here. Is that it? Have we got any others? Oh, he's an elemental, of course, the Unbound. So we've got 2 elementals in deck right now. A couple, and plus we'll be adding a couple here as well. So Firefly is just a 1 mana elemental. It gives you another 1 mana elemental in hand. Elementary reaction, draw a card, copy it if we played an elemental last turn, and the Servant of Kalamos, we get a random elemental if we played one last turn. So that's another tribal pack. Over here we've got more Flood, so this is again all about flooding our board with lots of little things that we can hopefully hit with our Bloodluster. Voltaic Burst, summon 2 1/1s with Rush. Tuskar Totemic, a 3 mana 3/2 that summons a random basic totem. And then Necrotic Geist, whenever a minion dies, summon a 2/2 ghoul. So he works quite well as well. If we've got all these 1 mana, all these 1/1s out from the Eccentric Scribe, and then we play Necrotic Geist onto the board, for every 1/1 that dies, we get a 2/2 out of it.
I'm confused though. You say this one works well with that one, but they're in different sets of 3, so we can't have. But
I'm saying this is our deck, so he works well with our Eccentric Scribe. Yep.
Okay. I had a hard time following that, so I'm going to let you pick this time.
Let's take a look at this middle one. Maelstrom Portal, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions and summon a random 1-drop. Spirit of the Frog, we saw him before. Azure Drake. Card draw and spell damage. He's nice.
I'm getting myself a beverage.
Okay, sure. Well, in that case, I was going to say, I don't mind you still picking. We can flood the board with more little things, get some spells and spell damage, or get some elementals. Oh, this does more damage. This does 4 damage because of the Robe of the Magi.
No, I'm serious. You pick this time. I'll pick next time.
Okay. Now we're getting a 2-drop spell. Actually, we do already have a 2-drop spell. I guess Spirit of the Frog will technically get some value. We have Earthshock into Rockbiter, into Feral Spirit, into Duplet, into Bloodlust. So we do actually have some spell chains for Spirit.
Okay.
And I like the fact that we're getting some more AoE spells here. Maelstrom Portal is going to be great. It's a 2 mana Firestorm. That's pretty sick. I think we want to start drafting some more spell damage cards, so I think it's going to be this. I like the look of the elements as well, but I'm going to go with that one. God, deal 1 damage to all minions. Including his own, I notice.
Wow.
I imagine he's going to have cards that get buffed by being damaged, I would expect.
Oh.
Oh wow, okay, this is weird. Oh, Maelstrom Portal is so good here.
You press your luck.
I think. It might be good here. I guess we'll find out, because these things might be bad when they die. Maelstrom Portal, turn 2, deal 4 damage to everything. Sounds... They're going to all die on turn 2. Okay, so let's find out what happens when they die, because this could be very good for us or very bad for us. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to the enemy hero for each Firesworn that died this turn. Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh my lord.
He just got 5 cards out there. 6 cards.
7 cards.
Can't count.
So what's going to happen is... Holy fuck. Okay, so what's happening here is he wants all of these to die at the same time. As much as possible, we want to stagger their deaths.
Oh wow.
If we Maelstrom Portal on turn 2, every single one of these cards is going to deal 7 damage to us. That is not survivable. That is more than our full health. Holy fuck, that is nasty. Jesus. Okay, well, Earthshock's a good start. We can remove one of these immediately. Earthshock silences it, so it no longer has the death rattle.
Okay.
Wow, that's horrible. Okay.
Wow.
So there goes one. This kills us.
Basically,
We cannot play this card. We die if we play this card. They will deal
Right.
exactly 30 damage to us. Okay. This really is quite a disgusting fight.
Yeah, we don't basically have only 3 more turns to win, otherwise we're dead, right?
We don't have to win. What we have to do is make sure these don't all die at the same time.
Well, but he's going to kill them all at the same time.
But this is where we come in, right? If we deal 2 damage to this guy, next turn he dies, and none of the others will have died on that turn, so we won't take damage. Or we'll only take 1 damage. Do you see? So we've got to try and stagger their healths so they die at different times.
Okay.
So we hit him. We transform this guy.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
I guess we transform him again. What do you do? After you cast a spell on this minion, summon a 1/1 plant and cast a copy on that. That's interesting. I don't know if we've got any spells that actually work with this. We've got Rock Biter weapon. That's a good combo. I can't think of any others. Okay, so this guy dies next turn. I guess that will deal 1 damage to us. Okay. He's going to Rock Biter his own one, which will, I guess, trade into our... Oh, he's hitting face with that. Okay.
What's our 4 card? What's our 2/4 card?
Got a couple of 4 cards. So this guy gets a random attack buff when he comes out. So he will be anywhere between a 4/6 and a 7/6 for 4. This guy transforms our minion. I like the sound of that.
Okay.
So we're going to have to tank some more face damage here. And it's a decent stat line, 5/4. Okay. 1 damage to everything, here it comes. We've dealt with this about as well as we could do, honestly. We've got very lucky with our draw here. Duplitrans on the Master of Evolution is an interesting combination. We just keep drafting Master of Evolution and transforming Master of Evolution into more and more expensive cards. Actually, this on Mistcaller is cool. Every time we play a Mistcaller, it just gets buffed bigger and bigger.
Oh, wow.
I think I actually will probably end up doing that. But for this turn, I think we're gonna hit. I think we can suffer an extra. What's it gonna work out as? 3
Yabba.
face health. So I'm gonna
Yabba's
hit
here.
him. Hey Yabba. I think I'm gonna hit you. Transform you into a 4/6.
And now we gotta kill one of the other ones.
Kill one of them. And I guess we'll play the Fire Guard. No, I really want to play Mistcaller next turn, and this overloads me. I think I'm actually... This feels gross, but I think I'm going to float. No, hang on. What would this have? Let's say that he rolls a 4. That would be 16 damage on board, plus a Bloodlust would be 25. That's not far off lethal. I'm going to play him. He could give us close to, if not actual lethal, with Bloodlust, as long as these all survive. Roll high. That was the worst possible roll. Cool. So now we take 9 face damage. That's acceptable. Okay. So yeah, we're doing 16, we're doing 25.
Why are we doing 25? I see 12.
Bloodlust. So this is 16, 4, 8, 16. 4, 8, 12. Oh my lord, how am I keep thinking this is 16? It's 12. It's going to be 21 damage. We've got 12 on board, and then plus 3 to everything is another 9. So we get 21. Wow, bad maths today, huh?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a bloodlust
transform.
turn this turn. What was that? Sorry, Rex.
But then we could transform one. We have 5 points to spurn.
Yeah.
Oh, bloodlust. It's okay.
Well, I'm not going to bloodlust this turn because actually I could
It's
and
not a
kill
win.
this. I want this to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I could do it because it does actually let me trade with this guy. Yeah, you know what? I think I am bloodlusting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bloodlust. I can hit you. And next turn, transform you. Oh, he's going to die next turn. He's still got his hero power, even though the other things died. I was thinking this was only to do with the weird cards. But it's not.
Wow.
He's going to die. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's bad. That was a bad play. Oops. Might be.
Did someone say bomb?
Is that gonna?
You can hit his own face with that guy as well, but... Oh, he hit for 1. Okay,
You got 8. You need to kill that minion.
Yep, this will kill it. I'm just wondering if I want to play the Mist Caller, because that's too much mana. No, I'm happy with that. Let's kill him. It gives us a Worgen. Okay.
Chat's going crazy.
About
Or
what?
for me, crazy.
Behold the might of storm.
You have a guy who says dough, and what if you don't have 3 minions on your board next time? I get 21 damage. I like it now. You have anything that can do 7 damage this turn? But who's gonna ask? Or Dylan asked. I'm sorry. Keeping up with chat's hard on me.
Anything you can do.
What's that? After your opponent plays a minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it. That's cool. I like him. Give a friendly minion +1 attack and rush. Oh, if that was charged, that would be Juge. Actually, it wouldn't be Juge.
What
It'd
is
be
rush?
1 off Juge. Rush means it can immediately attack, but only a minion, not face. Oh, it would be Juge.
okay.
This would be Juge if it was charged, but it's not. It's rush. It's the slightly worse version of charge. Okay, well, this should be a win, right? Unless he's dealing 11 damage from hand.
Ready to flee.
That's fine. He played that in the wrong order.
Ready to flee.
Wait. After your opponent plays a minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it. And we got a 2/2. I guess it's Stormwind buffing it, but it's not green
Plus
stats.
1/1.
Summon a 1. So this summons a 1/1 copy.
Oh,
This gives
Right.
+1/+1 to everything, but buffed stats should be green. You see, like the green attack.
right.
So it's weird that this isn't green stats. I'm wondering if this guy dies, whether this will go down to 1/1. I'm gonna try it.
The alliance.
That's only gonna do.
Double time and double pay.
Oh, I see.
For the alliance.
Do you go down to a 1/1? Oh, this didn't die. Oops. Well,
Oh,
let's transform
he's
it.
dead now.
I don't
It does go down to a 1/1. That's really weird.
bury them.
Huh, okay.
Didn't show up as green.
Yeah, weird that it didn't show up as green. I wonder if that's a bug or if I'm maybe just slightly misunderstanding the way the buffed stats work.
That was a lot closer.
It was. Ah, it gave us a pack for
Back
the...
earned available in August.
So it gave us a pack for
Asterisk.
the new expansion that's coming out, but it's not out just yet. Is that the whole? Did we finish then? Was that the whole? No, it's not. You just get a pack at this point. Okay, so... Did I? Oh, of course it's a Tavern Brawl. It works for all my daily quests. I forgot about that. Okay.
I think it's only green if it's above base stats.
Of course, yeah, they're not base stats, are they? They're actually debuffed stats. because originally the card isn't a 1/1. Originally the card is like a 3/3 or whatever. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Okay, right, so treasures. Grimmer Patron. At the end of your turn, summon a copy of this, which means if it summons a copy and they both survive, the next turn you get 4 of them. We've got Hand of Wrath Am again. I don't want to take this. I think it's bugged, and even if it wasn't bugged, I think it's shit. Dr. Boom's Remote. At the start of the game, we get 3 1/1 Boombots. So we just get 3 1/1 minions, and when they die, they deal damage to the enemy hero. I think it's like randomly 2 to 4 or something. Oh wait, no, not enemy hero. Random enemy when they die. I think this guy sounds good. I think these are both not very good. I think this guy may be amazing.
That's the one I was thinking.
Good. Let's grab him. Ooh, Ragnaros. He's very keeping in theme. This whole expansion's about Ragnaros. Okay, so some good elementals. Fire elemental is very strong. 6/5 for 6 that deals 3 damage. Stone Sentinel. If you played an Ellie last turn, summon 2 2/3s with Taunt. Pretty good. And Rag, 8/8 for 8. Cannot attack, but deals 8 random damage to a random enemy. 8 random damage. 8 damage to a random enemy. Every turn. He's
every turn.
Very strong. Or at the end of our turns. Again, some healing. We saw Healing Wave earlier. We saw Rotten Apple Bomb earlier. But there's also Life Drinker. Deal 3 damage to the enemy. Restore 3 to yours. And then over here, we've got another elemental. Your next spell casts twice. That's really interesting with like Bloodlust. That's going to be +6 to every minion. That's insane. Something like Maelstrom Portal is interesting as well, because without spell power, that's actually going to deal 8 damage to all enemies and summon 2 1-cost minions.
Drahuska says it isn't a spell. I don't know what was the spell she was talking about.
What isn't a
Hey,
spell?
Daz. Oh, you have been said.
The Grimmer Patron
Forget that.
isn't a spell? Oh, okay, sure. Wicked Witch Doctor. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random basic totem. Cool. Yogg-Saron, he's a weird one. Cast a random spell for each spell you've cast this game. Just a random
Weird.
spell.
Talking about the game when Chad is so much smarter about the game. I barely follow. Let's go. I like the left one.
I like Rag. Rag's fun.
Yeah.
He's the
Let's go with
chorus
the
of... me and my cousin wrote a song about Hearthstone to the tune of a few of my favourite things. And yeah, at the end of the chorus is, I just think of a few of my favourite things, and then I just play my Rag, because he's great. Yeah, we'll go with him. Some nice big heavy elementals to fill out the late game. Atramedes. He eats evil for breakfast, but only if there's nothing good around. Equip a weapon that grows as your opponent plays cards? Disgusting. That sounds horrible. I guess we're going to make some big use of our hero power to try and play as few minions as we can.
Where hero power is about improving minions.
Right. So hopefully we can use it to as much as possible supplement playing cards, because it sounds like we don't want to play many cards against this hero power. He's going to get a weapon that buffs when we play cards, but it won't get buffed by playing the hero power. Oh, gross. Ouch. Opening hand. That is really quite an awful opening hand. Whoa, what the fuck? Ah, okay, intriguing.
Job's done.
So he gets a crazy overpowered hero power, but we get these 1-cost spells that destroy his weapon. Whenever your opponent plays a card, gain +1 attack. Okie dokie. What a terrible roll. He's going to kill it with his weapon. Oh, that's annoying. We rolled into a 1-cost minion that dies to the weapon. Oh, fuck that. Oh, it trades, but he's going to kill it. Oh, that would have been such a good trade for his card as well. That's really good value. Fuck. Oh, jeez. This is going to be a horrible fight. This dies to the double trade. He's not gonna hit it though. Oh, he is gonna hit it. Right.
We want to use their hero power.
We do. I maybe want to kill something first. I think this is a turn where we're going to destroy his weapon. So I think what I'm going to do is that. I can't target this, can I? That. It's a spell damage increase. Nice. That. Probably that. After you cast a spell on a friendly minion, cast a copy on this one. That's good with this. They're both going to get +3 attack. Do I destroy his weapon yet? Yeah, there's no reason not to, is there? Okay.
Wow.
Here's Rag.
Okay.
Leave this place.
I don't know whether to just play Azure Drake. This probably dies if I do. So there's no point.
Leave this place.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay. That's not bad. I think I'm going to leave that as it is. Maybe get a couple taunts out and then transform it. That sounds good to me.
But we don't want to play a card now with our 4 points. Or
Yeah,
do we?
no, I think I'm leaving that. Even if I could play a card, I don't want to play any of these anyway. Alright, I'm hoping this survives. It will not survive. Well then. Oh, it will because of the taunt. Oh, but it won't because of this guy. Yeah, okay. Sick. We can get set up for a really good bloodlust by putting this guy down. Not only that, but I could maybe even corpse razor it if it survives.
What a tragedy!
Okay, I'm just gonna go for the burst damage win here.
You call that a weapon?
You love my new recipe.
That's fine. Weird Crazed Alchemist. It's completely acceptable. Okay, this gets corpse raised.
Put it on paper.
This gets transformed into a much bigger minion. Lovely. And the weapon gets destroyed. I think we're in a really good spot here. When this dies, we get it back plus 4 1/1s. That is going to be a huge bloodlust. And we've got Rag sat in there as well.
Which you can play next turn.
Probably not. Well, it depends what happens here. No, yeah, he's not killed the eccentric, so yeah, probably. I thought he might trade into this, but he's not. Okay.
Put it on paper. What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Let's put him in the middle, facing Emperor Thurasan. nose to nose and hope that the 50-50 flip lands correctly. Go on, Rag. Sniper Rag, I believe in you. Hit Hearthstone. Good shot. Huh. Okay, is this a win with Bloodlust? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, easily. Easily. Can even rock bite or something just for good measure. It's quite a large board, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put it on paper.
Wow. Wow.
Still on.
Strong in.
Still had one weapon destruction as well. Yeah, that Bloodlust Vengeful Scrolls combo is strong. Speaking of which, Onyxia, the card he just played that fills his board with 1/1s, also very good with Bloodlust. So we have Firefly, some little elementals, Menacing Nimbus, another fairly small elemental. We actually maybe want some small cards. There's some big beefy things up at the bottom of our deck here, and maybe we want to fill out the smaller end a little bit. So 2 small elementals and another Rag. Can't complain about that. Tuskar Totemic, summon a random basic totem. Another Bloodlust and a Nyxia, an 8/8 that gives us a board full of 1/1s. And then over here, Witch's Apprentice, a taunt that adds a random Shaman spell to our hand. Shaman spells tend to be pretty good, no complaints. Lightning Storm is great with our Robe of the Magi. It's going to be 5 to 6 damage. Could even be 6 to 7 if we have our Azure Drake out. And Hagatha the Witch. This actually replaces our hero, and our power becomes different. After we play a minion, add a random Shaman spell to hand. We also gain 5 armor, and we deal 3 damage to everything on board when we play this.
I don't understand. Why is it showing us 2 things? We play it and we get 2 things?
We play it and we get a new hero. So it's showing us the card, which is Hagatha the Witch. The battle cry is deal 3 damage to the board, and we gain 5 armor. And it's also showing us what our new hero power would be. So instead of the Evolve that we've been using, we would get Bewitch.
Right.
It's passive, doesn't cost us anything. Every time we play a minion, we get a random Shaman spell. Which works great with Robe of the Magi, because any spells we get that do damage...
It's only that change is only for this game.
Yes.
This hand.
No, this is for the rest of this particular game. So it won't be for the rest of the run, but in the next game we play, as soon as this goes down, that is our hero power for the rest of the game until we win.
Oh.
Yep. These have some very strong synergy with Robe of the Magi. These have some smaller minions that we can fill out the early game, plus another Rag, no complaints. And then this is more Flood that give us some big Bloodlusts. So what do you reckon?
Well, Dylan says he wants to go with spells, but it's hard to decide. I was thinking the left set, but because you say we need the small cards, and I like the Ragnarok.
Yep, Rag is good. Witch's Apprentice is, of course, a small drop as well here. It's only the one, though.
I really don't know. Yeah, the game's gotten more confusing than I was prepared.
There's no wrong answer.
Why does someone have a star next to them?
They're legendaries.
I see.
There is no wrong answer. Just what do you like the sound of? You going with these guys?
Yeah.
All right. 2 Rags. Didn't realize there was more than one of them. Nefarian. Put a random spell from your opponent's class into your hand. That's not good for us. Shaman have some very powerful spells. He's gonna steal some good spells from us.
Hagatha versus Nefarian.
That's a good start. Some nice 1-drops.
You press your luck.
Good start. Wow. I'm putting him down over him because I'm probably going to transform him. So the 3 health instead of the 2 health. It's kind
Right.
of, we're losing less, I suppose. Oh, although it does also let him claw my minion, so... Bye-bye, Firefly. That's it? No turn? Oh. Wow, really? Wow, he can't even kill it. Amazing. He dealt 2 damage to this and couldn't kill it. So we just get to heal it right back up with an evolution. We lose the battle cry. That's a terrible 2-drop. That is a much better 3-drop. Not bad at all. Cool. Cleave. Okay, that's fine. We're going to just get to heal this guy again. God, that is what is so strong about this hero power. It's great. Boosh. Boosh. Awful. 2-2 for 4 mana. 4-1 for 5 mana? Jesus Christ. That thing's gonna die. That is awful. That's the danger of Evolve. There's no way this is surviving the turn. Not a chance. Oh my lord, he actually is gonna survive. The number of Shaman spells he's nicked off us, and this is actually gonna survive. Amazing. Okay.
I have no choice.
That's good. What a drop. Well, we're leaving him like that for a little while. What do you do? Whenever you target this minion with a spell, gain +1/+1.
What's that right card in your hand?
Deal 5 damage and overkill, summon a totem. The problem with this right now, it kills this, which is great. We don't get the overkill though. Because we're dealing exact damage, so we won't get the totem. But I don't know how much I mind that really. I think just killing it is actually quite valuable. I'm also really tempted to Dupla Transmogrify this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Every turn we'll be putting out, every single turn from now on we'll be putting out a taunt, a 3/8 taunt. And when they drop their health down, we just evolve them. This is a great card with Evolve.
Right.
Because it will almost certainly survive an attack, but just with low health. And then we just evolve it. So we've just got a hand full of 3/8 for 6 taunts that stop them hitting face, and we evolve them when they go to low health. I love that idea. The problem is we're losing some powerful cards that we have in our deck, but I think I want to try it more than anything just for the science. This feels like it could go very well, and I want to see how well it goes. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're going to see what happens. It's great. We're going to be like on 7 and 8 mana. We play one of these and we do a couple of evolves. Sounds so good. What does this do? Whenever you target it with a spell. Okay. Check this shit out. Kill. He's got 2 health left. And a transform. If you're holding a okay, so he's a... Alright, what else what are we actually going to do here? We can kill this. We can... Actually, Maelstrom is pretty good here. Perfect. Taunt minion. Exactly what we wanted. Now
what's the rightmost card?
Here?
Yes. Oh.
The cool thing about that is you can even put it on face and save a minion from taking damage. You can just attack like it's a weapon. Lovely. 2 taunts. Keeping this guy alive. And it's nice because he's squishy, but he's got a lot of damage. I'm hoping he doesn't get lots of AoE spells. If he's drafted like 2 lightning storms from... Oh, you shitbag. Okay, well, here comes the Ancient of Taunts, the Ancient of Blossoms Flood. I've got a Bloodlust in hand though, so I think we're going to go for the Scribes and try and go for a big Bloodlust finish, like we did last time.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
At the end of your turn, summon a random 1-cost minion. That's cool. That works really well with Bloodlust as well, actually. Summoning little minions. Cool. We're going to get a random one drop here.
The land protects me.
Urgent Squire. Nice. Good one drop. What did he do there? Summon a random 1-cost minion for your opponent. Okay, let's see how big a Bloodlust Rockbiter is here. Currently, we are doing 1, 2, 8, 10 damage on board, plus 15, right?
It's greater than 30.
It's 25 at the moment.
Oh, well, my
10
turn
plus
would be that
15 is... That is 15,
25.
right? 3 plus 5, yeah. So, 25, 28. It brings us to very almost lethal, and I think that's just worth doing now while we have so many minions on board.
Fair enough. I'm down with that.
So, Bloodlust.
We have to... Not gonna damage those 2 minions.
What was that, Rex?
We're not gonna damage those 2 minions on the board.
No, we're going to bring him in lethal range next turn. We're going to rush him down before he can do anything with these guys. Now, we also, again, have the potential to transform a minion into a charge minion that gives us actual lethal on this turn, so we're going to attempt to do that. That's, wow. That's spell damage. That actually means Earthshock kills a minion. Yes, please. Alright, this is looking pretty devastating. I can't imagine he can bring this game back now. Especially considering this is going to drop 4 1/1s onto the board that we can finish him off with. We even got another taunt out of our Shrieking Shroom. Oh, he's fucked. He is absolutely fucked. We never really got to do our Ancient of Blossoms roll.
Oh well.
We just kind of finished him with everything we had in the hand at that moment. Pretty decisive game though. We were at full health there.
Yeah.
Okay, we get the exact pack that we were offered earlier. Oh no, Hagatha's is different. Hagatha's scheme, deal 1 damage to all minions, upgrades each turn. But yeah, same thing, Witch's Apprentice and Lightning Storm. Some big, beefy elementals. They're all very good elementals.
Really like
as
our
well.
wizard power.
The evolve thing?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is permanent?
What do you mean?
This is fucking permanent. The Dupla Transmogrifier has given us 19 Ancient of Blossoms in our deck.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck. That's terrible. That's fucking awful.
Why?
Because we've got no early game minions. We can't play anything till turn 6. We just die before then. Oh, fuck. That's awful. That's not how this works. Oh my god, it is. Choose a friendly minion. Replace all minions in your adventure deck with copies of it. I just thought it was deck. I didn't realize it was fucking adventure deck. Oh my shitting life. That's terrible. Is it terrible? If we survive till turn 6, it's pretty cool. Fuck me, though. That's... So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Is that only
7.
if we play it?
Only if we... What do you mean?
Is that only if we play it, or is that all the time?
This has just happened now. Our deck contains 19 Ancient of Blossoms and no other minions.
Right.
Oh my... Fucking hell. We've got 28 cards. There is a 19 in 28 chance that any given card is a 6 mana minion.
Right.
Oh, I think we might be completely fucked. Like, completely fucked.
Well, live and learn.
I guess so. I think, based on that, we have to take this. Because what could potentially happen here is that we can The only way of fixing this situation is to dupla transmogrifier a different minion, preferably a smaller minion.
Right.
Duplicating the Witch's Apprentice is not necessarily terrible. A deck full of this card could work, because even though they're all very light cards, like on turn 10 we're going to be playing a 1-drop minion, it at least gives us a random spell that will fill out the mana curve. So we're going to be winning our game almost exclusively with spells in that case.
Okay.
It's possible. We could do that, especially considering we have Robe of the Magi. Oh, fuck. That changes so much. I didn't realize this was going to actually affect the deck. That's crazy. What a horrible, horrible treasure. It's going to make things interesting. I really wonder if we're going to survive this next game. I think we have to take this, and I think we have to try and dupla transmogrify the Witch's Apprentice.
Okay.
We're going to die too fast in the next games if we have these things. Disgusting. Absolutely awful. Each player draws 2 cards every turn? Wow. Wow, we're going to burn a lot of cards. Especially considering they all cost us 6 fucking mana. We can't even play 2 on one turn. If they were 5 mana, we would be in such a better spot. Oh my lord. This deck would honestly be like twice as good if these cost us 1 less. Because then at least we could play 2 per turn. I'm keeping Dupla on the vain hope that I can draw the Witch's Apprentice and just... Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Witches I'm not going to play until we can immediately Dupla it. Because if this dies, we're fucked.
On the 5th turn.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that is so gross. I think it's the only way we can possibly survive the rest of this adventure if we can Dupla this. I think we're just dead by default otherwise because these are too heavy. I mean, look at this. It's a dead hand. We can't do anything until turn 5 right now.
Right.
Nothing. Turn 6 if we ignore these 2. Turn 6 is our first play. You can't do that. That's admitting defeat in Hearthstone. You might as well concede. Oh my fuck. Awful. Absolutely awful. Oh, here they come. Here they come. More Ancient of Blossoms. Yeah, please fill my hand with these fucking things. And another one.
We have maximum hand size, don't we?
Yep, we're going to start burning cards at 10, which is why this is going to be so gross, because if these were 5 mana, at least we could play 2 per turn. But we don't even get that luxury. Okay. Look at this fucking hand. There goes Bloodlust. There goes Earthshock.
Oh.
Look at this.
He doesn't choose which hand? Oh, wow.
His board currently... We've done nothing in its turn 5. His board is currently an 8-8, a 6-4, and a 3-2 uncontested. That like... We've got 25 health right now. So what's he going to do? 17 damage next turn?
Can't we, do we need 5 or 6? Here we are.
Well, this is happening now. But we're fucked. He's going to hit this with the 3. He's then got 14 damage on board, brings us down to 11. And then he has 17 damage on board. The only thing we can do to stop him is put an Ancient of Blossoms down, which the 8-8 hits, leaving him with 9 damage. And what did I say? We'd be on 11 health. That like we are grasping here. I actually think there's no way to win. Unless we can Blazing Invocation into a crazy good card. We lose. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that Dupla Transmogrifier is the worst thing. It's disgusting. Oh, that's got to be Juge, right? That has to be Juge. Oh yeah, just for good measure. Got more of them. Cool. Okay. We are saved by Witch's Apprentice giving us Lightning Storm. Or maybe like one other AoE spell.
That didn't go as
Okay. Does that actually save us? It doesn't.
Drahuska says we should have played normally from turn 1.
We had no normal play from turn 1. Turn 1 would have been to play this on its own, which would immediately die. And then we would have done exactly what we did, which was play nothing until turn 6. What I was trying to do is...
here.
Hey, Inferno. What I was trying to do is, assuming we could survive this game, which already seemed pretty impossible, at least set ourselves up to be in a position to not die in the next games by filling our deck with these instead of these. But even if we played this on turn 1, that wouldn't have changed anything. We'd still be fucked. Okay, we are not necessarily out.
We're not dead.
Almost certainly dead, but not completely certainly dead.
Well, I don't see how we live.
We live by one of these being good, and then Ancestors calling an Ancient of Blossom onto the field. Gorilla Bot, if you control another mech, nope. Hemet, destroy all cards in your deck that cost 3 or less. That's, none of them, because we've got a load of... Oh, it's all of them, actually, because they're all fucking Witch's Curse, so definitely not him. Whirly Glider. I mean,
Take Helmet, Yaba says.
That is a joke, because what we've just done is replaced our entire deck with one-drop minions. So we're going to go from 10 cards to 1 card, I think, if we play him. He will destroy everything.
Oh, he says, just kidding. Yeah, I see.
Maybe 0, because we burned a Bloodlust. I think we actually have... I think every single card in deck right now costs less than 3. Juge. Oh my god, that Transmogrifier is the worst thing. It's terrible. I didn't know it did that. I guess I know for next time, but wow. Replace your entire deck for the rest of the run with 1 minion. Fuck me, that's dreadful. I wonder if you get random treasures or if that's a guaranteed deck card. 20 Witch's Apprentice. Fuck off. Of course it does, mate, yeah. What have we got a pack? Oh no, we can't open it, can we? It's August. That was ridiculous. Alright, let's try a different hero this time. We have Togwaggle giving us the random cards, Dr. Boom giving us the bombs from the opponent into the opponent's deck, and Lazul that's debuffing the enemy minions. What do we reckon?
Hang on a second. Just sent you a message, Sky.
Sure. I could also let chat decide.
That's fine.
Sure.
I'll stick it out for this set of matches, and then.
Okay. This could go for a while. It's up to you. You don't have to stick around for the whole thing if you don't want to.
Okay, well, we'll see. I'll try to rally.
Okay. I think Boom is being... Everyone's saying Boom, and you said it earlier as well, so Boom it is.
Boom it is.
I wonder if this is also going to get Stargazing, which would mean we get to play it for free twice per turn. I doubt it. But it'd be cool if we did. Oh, nice. We get the boombox. It's a good treasure. He's good. And if you shuffle a card into a deck, shuffle in an extra copy. So we shuffle in double mines. Like it.
So we're keeping all three of them.
Yep.
Nice.
Job done.
Oh, we summoned 4. Once we have this out, our hero power puts 4 bombs into his deck. There you go. Immediately gets hit by a mine.
Mind if I roll need?
Why'd you do that and not wait until it would survive?
Because I'm on low health, I would rather remove the incoming damage as quickly as possible. His deck's also so thin that I'm trying to kill him with mines as quickly as possible. GG. That is a nice hero power.
Yay, Dr. Ben.
That is a turn 3 win. A turn 3 win. That's pretty crazy. We get to choose a treasure. Okay. Death rattles trigger twice. How do we look for death rattles? We don't have any death rattles. Okay. Are warriors much for death rattles? I don't think they are, really, are they? I don't think they're known for them. Small backpacks, it's always pretty useful. Loyal henchman. Every turn it's in hand, game +1/+1. I've never drafted him, I don't think. I might just use him. I don't know how good he is. I don't think he's particularly good, but I don't know how. That doesn't look great right now. Small backpacks. It's fine. I might just take him. He's going to be like a 1-drop 7/7 taunt at some point, kind of thing. That could go well. Let's give it a go. Okay. Iron and Steel, a Mega Assembly, discover a Mech, keep all 3 at turn 10, that's nice. Yeah, we could start going for a Mech Warrior. I think Mech Warriors are very strong, especially since these bots, these boom bots that we're summoning are all mechs as well. Magnetic is nice, War Gear nice. That's a great pack, I like that. It's a fire. Studded. Nah. Rubbish. Well. It's fine. Okay. Okay. We're gonna start trying to build a Mech Warrior, I think. Deal 5 damage with unspent mana. Well, the Lackey that I just drafted is nice because we can use him to fill out the mana curve whenever I'm missing it.
Versus Baron, get on!
Let's get rid of all of that.
I'm suiting up.
Okay. Oh, this deals damage, gain out armor. He's cool. You doing nothing again? Fucking hell. So I'm gonna get to put 4 mines into this deck every time I hit this now. Ooh, that's nice.
Wow.
Do I just play that now?
Well, we want to do our hero power, so no, right?
Dude, this is just insane though. This probably outright wins the game on its own. I would imagine. Also, that with Brawl is pretty sick. Wow, if I do that with Brawl, I think every single one is gonna hit face. I think that's lethal. I think Dr. Boombox followed by Brawl is almost guaranteed lethal.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. I think this could just win the game. Oh, especially with that. Oh, actually, I mean, it's lethal anyway. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have some fun here. I'm just gonna end my turn. Because this is gonna kill all of these, which are gonna deal damage to everything he's got. So ending turn, we'll just win the game here. Oh, actually, no. I want to science the Brawl. I'm gonna science the Brawl because I think that wins as well. But I want to see how this works. I think every one of those bots that dies is gonna deal damage to his face. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's a really good combo.
Wow. Well, Drahuska says you're much too lucky.
Ooh, this looks good. 2 Omega Devastators. Nice. Ziliax. Ziliax is sick. Brass Knuckles. It's good. Deadly Arsenal. Summon 1. Okay. Town Crier. Rush Minion. Yeah. Iron and Steel. Let's build it. Let's build our warrior mech deck.
Dr. Boom versus Omnitron Defense System.
All these names.
That's a nice opening hand. Although we automatically draw him, so let's just get rid of him. Nice. Good start.
I am ready.
What did that say? Bombs have a what?
Both players have +2 spell damage,
Okay.
which means improved morale just kills it. You dickhead. Wow.
How did he? It was a 3/3. How did he kill it?
He silenced it first, which removes all the card text, which brings it back down to a 1/1.
Ah.
I think we just go for the rush down here, don't we?
I love the way the game makes bigger sounds when you do bigger damage.
Yeah. The screen shakes more as well. Oh my god, look at the armor we're putting on here. Insane. This is giving us 10 armor every time it hits.
Hmm.
We ended this game on 62 health.
Wow.
Not bad. He is good. I like him in this deck. That's great. You magnetize shit to him, he deals 1,000,000 damage. GG. This is a good deck. Cleave and 2 executes. I like it. 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions, and then execute is just destroy a damaged enemy minion. 2 of those is really nice. More iron and steel is nice though. More mechs. War gear is great. Ooh, he's good. I like him. Dr. Boom, Mad Genius. Ah, okay, it's a new hero. I've never seen this. For the rest of the game, your mechs have rush. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god, that's incredible. What's our other pack? Probably shitter than they are. Yeah, whatever. Spend all your armor, deal that much damage to... It's pretty good as well. Fine. Ooh, that's difficult. 2 executes is some nice just removal, but holy hell, that is going to be crazy for our mechs. I think we've got to take it. Oh, it's this weird guy who's got the things we want to stagger.
Dr. Boom versus Gar.
I think what's going to happen here
Well, he
is...
starts out with a bunch of the 0-5.
It's the... Do you remember we had this guy the other
Yeah.
turn? Bash on turn 3 is probably going to be quite useful. Being able to bash one of these. What is cool is that they fill his board, which means he can't play minions right now. So if we're willing to take a bit of face damage when these things die, actually making sure they all don't die for a little while lets us develop our board quite seriously.
Job done.
We do have to kill some eventually, though, because, we can't afford to take 35 damage from these things. I think the loyal henchman may have to go out here, just to start putting on some damage. Ooh, that's good.
I got this. Job done.
Okay, that's nice. We keep getting this guy. Oh, don't do that. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Adapted it into itself?
What was that?
It seemed that he adapted something into the same thing.
Adapt means just give it an extra ability, and what he's given it is the ability to attack twice.
I see.
Which is a pretty incredible move for a 0 attack minion. So this gets to attack for 0 twice.
Twice.
What's 0 times 0, Rex?
No, it's 0 times 2.
Oh, sorry, 0 times 2.
It's about the same as 0 times 0, actually.
Sure. 0 plus 0 is what I meant, sorry.
Oh, well, there you go. And
so we... Do we bash here? And then Kobold Lucky next turn? I think that's the correct thing to do. No, is it? Dies next turn anyway. We get 1-1 on the board. No, we want to do that. I guess we're probably going to discover a mech here. Oh, this thing is insane.
haven't been,
Oh shit, I forgot about the... I'm an idiot.
haven't been reading chat.
Let's see what's going on with them.
Distracted. Silix is the best for special sets, Tribe, Divine, Taunt, etc. Never understood why Zilix is that good. Dylan had said the first. Huska and Dylan seem to be having a conversation about Zilax.
Okay.
And
He's good because he has Russian Divine Shield, and then he's magnetic, and basically anything magnetic is just insanely powerful. He gives a Divine Shield to any other mech plus the stat boost. And then like Taunt and... Okay, we're getting low on health here. However, Vicious Scrap Hound is going to sort that out for us, hopefully. Oh god, is this a Brawl turn? I don't think it is. We're getting low on health though. I want this in this next turn.
What's on the board?
No. Kill that. I think we have to just play him out. And the mines. Hope he can't deal 4 from hand. Next turn we can Vicious Scrap and Magnetic to it and start piling on the armor. And hopefully that will bring us back into the game. Wind Fury is death. Wind Fury is death. Christ. Oh, thank God. That's a save. We get 7 armor for this. Okay, so oh wait, we're saved anyway because all minions take 1 damage at the start of his turn, which means this is going to die if I hit it for 5. So this isn't required right now. I think I want to put out this. He can't do 4 damage from hand, or otherwise he would have done it this turn. Therefore, I need to get out the thing that's going to start giving me armor as quick as possible. But this gives me 7 armor. No, it's the same amount of armor actually. No, of course I play this. For the rest of the game, he makes a rush. Yeah, I play this. Although this gives me a minion on board and this doesn't. But it doesn't matter because it gets rush anyway. Yeah, this is actually exactly the same amount of armor. That's fine. Okay. Dr. Boom. 7 armor gain. Kill. Kill. He dies at the start of the turn. What's my hero power? Gain 7 armor. Amazing.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Bathe in flames.
He hasn't drawn one of your mines. That's a problem.
I've not given him many, and the mines in this game aren't really my win condition. I don't mind. I'm gonna be killing him with minions now anyway. Do I put these guys out now? That's 7 armor, which is effectively the same this turn. I don't have much of a follow-up though. I guess, yeah, I guess I do. Oh wait, they get rush. Yeah, okay. Hit that. Magnetic this. Rush this down. Plus 7 armor. Oh, that is so strong. This fucking Vicious Scrap Hound. What a crazy card. Wow, okay. What does this do? Deal 3 damage. Alright.
Did someone say bomb?
Please don't kill my minion. He has killed my minion. Well, fuck.
Not yet. Can you buff him?
His... ooh, can I buff him? No, I've got no... Oh, if I had a magnetic card, I could have done. That's a shame. Okay, this dies at his turn. If I do that, then his minion dies at the start of his turn. So at least let's get 7 damage in before this dies. And then we'll just put out my minions, I guess. So, boom, boom. These 2 will both die. What do you do? Discover a mech. That sounds good. Well, you're about to die.
How did it die?
Battlecry, deal 10 damage.
Oh, okay.
Ooh! Ooh! Like the look of him.
Wow. We have actually saved this game.
Yeah, it was looking close earlier, but my god, that Mech Hound, whatever the hell it's called, that gives us armor, just insane, really crazy.
Right. Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Mechs, man, they're so strong right now. Ooh, what's this? Start of your turn, give a random. Oh, cool. That's a cool passive. Start of your turn, give a random minion in hand +1/+1. That also works really well with the mechs, because it's just going to make the magnet ones bigger, ready to buff the onboard mechs. So every turn a random minion gets +1/+1.
Every turn.
Every turn.
And the Wondrous Wand just happens once.
Yep. And we have to draw it. It's an actual spell we'll play from hand. It's a really good spell, though. Like, especially in a very heavy deck. Like, getting, like, 3 5-drops that all cost 0 and just playing 15 mana's worth of cards in one turn. Pretty insane. This means that on turn 3 you can play 10 cost cards if you get lucky, which sometimes just breaks the game.
Right.
I'm considering it, actually. We do have a fair few heavy cards. Like, on average, our cards are costing us like 3 to 4. So let's say it was 10 mana saved from this on average. Playing 10 mana's worth of stuff on turn 3 is game breaking.
But you have to have drawn it.
That is true. I do have to have drawn it.
I don't know. Well, it's one of those two since you think the other one's broke.
Let's see what chat's saying. I like the sound of both of these, so let's take some input.
Trahuska still here? Yeah. Hi.
Let's go grab the stream. Okay, so passive treasures are better in Tavern Brawls. Hag is much more consistent. Yeah, no, it's true. She's not as strong, but she's consistent.
Wait, how are you reading this?
Just got my chat up on my phone.
Well, I don't see anything in the stream chat. Is there some?
Oh, is yours frozen? Try refreshing. Carrier spirit from last game. I've got 4 votes for Hag and 1 for the wand, so we're going Hagatha.
Oh.
I hate to leave that wand behind. It's a great card, but so is Hagatha. Okay, Armor Smith.
So which one did you pick?
Hagatha's Embrace, +1/+1 per turn.
Okay.
So we've got more Iron and Steel. I like to see that. Armor Smith is good. Armor gains early game, especially since she'll get buffed to like a 2/5, very likely from Hagatha. Armor Smith as a 2/5 is great. Dr. Boom Scheme, gain 1 armor, upgrades each turn. Cool. Iron Forge, gain 4 armor. It's all about the armor. Okay. Meager Assembly, great card. Galvanizer, reduce the cost of mechs in your hand by 1.
No way,
not
Rocket.
Rocket
says he was going to download the game and it ended up breaking. He had to talk to an agent for an hour to figure it out. Is it figured out?
Oh shit, which game?
This one.
Hearthstone. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's kind of cool. Rocket, I think, got Pinball FX3 yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And he got this game today.
Showing you all the free games.
Spent a total of 0 times 0. 0 plus 0 equals 0.
I've got to say, Blizzard are really good about support tickets, so hopefully they can get that fixed for you. Blizzard are really like on their game when it comes to fixing.
Dylan says to get the
problems.
armor because it can heal you when you can't heal yourself. Or
armor helps when you can't heal yourself. Yeah, I have one of the strongest armor gain cards combos in my deck that I've ever seen. So I may be good for armor. Like I may just want to get mechs out earlier and earlier. Like getting the Vicious Scraphound out as a 1-drop and then magnetizing it with like a 4-drop is phenomenal. Clockwork Goblin, shuffle a bomb into the opponent's deck. It's just more bombs. Okay, can't complain. Super Vicious, 3 damage to all damage minions. Sea Reaver, don't like this. It's one of these. The armor is good, but I think the more and more mechs I compile into this deck, I think it's just going to snowball.
And Lucian says Blizzard support is great, and then Inferno says, yeah, they're great. They can go a bit overboard with roleplay.
Yeah, when you enter a live chat with a Blizzard support team member, they are a character from World of Warcraft, I think.
Oh. Yeah, I've done some
I think
chat,
it's kind of cool.
some stuff purchased from Chewy.com. And
I remember you talking about that, yeah.
Give me no end about cat puns. Oh, this is perfect. Let me get my paws on that. It's really cute.
An upgraded armor
Sometimes
is fucking good, actually.
Go on.
Sorry, no, by all means, keep going.
Yeah, sometimes if I don't get the cat puns, I complain, and then I get the cat puns. Go on. Let's play this game.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Armorsmith upgraded is so strong, but I don't want to leave any mechs behind. That's one of the weakest mechs. That's a really strong mech, though.
Drahuska says you should go for Iron and Steel. And Dylan says, okay, you're good on armor, go for the mechs.
Am I good on armor? I require one very specific combo to get armor. It's a crazy combo when it goes off, though. Dr. Boom, my genius, does give me armor. Yeah, fuck. I've got to take the mechs. Oh, it's this guy again. Okay.
Dr. Boom versus Archimedes.
I hear your heart beating.
I'm shooting up.
Not a bad start. Okay.
Job done.
This may be a game where I actually do try and win with the Overmine as a win condition, because I don't want to play cards against this guy if I can avoid it. It's 27. Okay.
What are those
Reverberating Gong, it destroys his weapon.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Hagatha's buffing all my fucking minions, isn't it? I forgot about that.
I got this.
If I can, my plan is to use my hero power every turn. That's the idea here.
Right. That way you put less cards on the table. And hopefully he draws one of them. He hasn't yet.
Yeah. This is good with Vicious. Okay.
Still hasn't drawn a bomb.
That's okay. They're all... At the moment, he's still only got a 1 in 5 chance to draw one at any given time. It's acceptable. I'm annoyed he killed my armor mech.
Yeah, I saw that. Yay!
And another one. Oh. I think this may be a Brawl turn.
Job done.
What just happened?
Brawl. One random minion survives.
For Blackwood.
Time to destroy his weapon, yes?
I'd love to play Dr. Boom this turn.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
can't
think-
argue with you.
I think. So if I play Dr. Boom this turn... Actually, yeah, if I play Dr. Boom, I do get 33 health. He's going to have 12 damage on board. It's not... I can tank that. It's not terrible. I stopped putting mines into the deck, though. I would actually quite like to keep putting mines into the deck.
Somebody order a bomb.
It's going to be a weapon destruction turn.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Not bad. Let's draw a couple mines here, shall we? No? Okay.
Now, Dr. Boom and your hero power?
I think putting this guy down lets me shuffle 4 mines into the deck, which is, I think, bringing me pretty close to a win condition.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to put him down. Clear that guy off. Get rid of the weapon. No mines again, wow. Yeah, I'm actually starting to get quite unlucky here.
For Blackwood.
I'm so nice.
And deal 1 damage to all enemies. Swaps each turn. I actually don't want to do that because it gives him a 2-1 whelp if I do that. We've got to be close, right? He's got to draw some mines. Go on. That 1 out of 4. Number 1. No. Ah, fuck. Okay, well this could be Juge if I roll well. Good shot. Good shot, not good damage.
Nice.
Why can't I attack with you? Weird. Did he hit? Wait, what? Why can't you attack? Oh, he had a rush. I can't attack face with a rush. Duh. Come on, please draw some bombs. No! Wow. Okay, you've got to be dead, right? All mechs have rush. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. This guy's going to go down. I'm going to get another minion that also has rush. We kill Thurasan for the 50-50 roll on the boom bot hitting face. It rolls well enough.
Nice. Yeah. Yay. Everybody understands this game better than I do. Okay.
Could actually get some weapons into the deck here. I don't know how much I like that over more mechs. A big boy mine, 10 damage on that mine. Second Dr. Boom, Mad Genius. And another Omega Assembly, which is just so strong. I think it might be more mines. More, well, yeah, more mines, more mechs.
Dr. Boom versus Nefarian.
You brought the city of Dalaran to me.
I'm suiting up.
I like Hagatha hitting this guy as well. It's going to pump him up so fast. And then we still get to play him for 1. It's pretty crazy. He's getting buffed by himself and he's getting buffed by the passive power. There he goes again. He's already a 4-4 on turn 2 for 1 mana. I think he's about to get played actually, because I would like to keep putting mines in.
I got this.
Job done.
I didn't think you could play Cleave unless 2 enemies were actually on the field. Control another pirate. Okay. So I guess we're gonna Omega Assembly.
So this guy's going to flood your decks with cards. The mines work best here.
He's gonna flood me with. Why is he gonna flood me with cards?
Yeah, I don't know. Dylan says that.
What was the hero last time that gave me? He's not the guy that draws me 2 cards per turn. That was a different hero.
That's fine. Yeah, it's bad. Also lag.
That's Gorilla Bot. I think I need the lighter pulls right now. That makes him cost 3. That's nice. And then next turn, I get to discover a mech because I'm currently controlling a mech. Nice. Bomb's going off already. Nice. Please survive the turn, Galvanizer. No, he didn't survive the turn. Fuck you.
Job's done.
Okay. Ooh, nice. I've got a... He's magnetic as well. This is going to be a sick combination. Hopefully, actually, I might try some Omegas and try and pull a cheap magnetic. Give a friendly... Ooh, that's... No, that's good. Yes, we're taking that. That's going to be a great turn 6. You got anything for me? Llama bot maybe? Oh, pilot, this guy's so strong actually. I'm tempted to put him out while I've got the mana and hope he survives to the next turn to maybe magnetize it. Oh no, I'm not magnetizing it anyway. Friendly mate +2/+2. Oh, what else can I do on the next turn if I play him now? A 4 and a hero power? I'm gonna risk it. He's used both his cleaves. Oh wait, no, he gets cleave from me. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. That's good, that's good. That sounds like he's surviving. Alright, he survived. Can this die, though? I don't know. I don't think he's gonna survive. Oh.
Luckily, you can't get that same card that transforms all minions. The minion
Yeah, there's no transmogrifier this time.
Yeah.
Okay. If the 2/2 dies, well, he's saved me 5 damage.
For Blackrock.
Okay, he saved me 2 damage. You gonna hit the Sky Golem? No. Okay. That is pretty nice.
Magic neutralized.
Wow, he's big. He can't be hit by spells either. He can get brawled. He can get cleaved, but that's not much damage. He can't die to the minions on board, therefore he's probably 22 damage to face. I think this plus Bash and Dr. Boom's Boombox is probably lethal. So let's do it. Plus he might draw some mines. That's huge. That is huge. Buff. Bash. Go fuck yourself. What was that, Rex?
He said, I will be back.
Oh, look at that fucking Iron and Steel. Mech Warper, the most broken card in the game, if anyone saw the arena that me and my cousin did last time I was streaming. This thing just demonstrated how insanely powerful that card is. Dr. Boom, my genius, number 3. Whatever, sure. And Sneeds is great as well. Summon a random legendary. Mech Warper is just so fucking strong in this deck. Holy Christ. Every single fucking minion I've got is going to be cheaper. He's incredible. And hopefully...
He's getting sued by Arnold?
What was that?
Yaba says Andy's getting sued by Arnold. I think that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I thought he was referring to me. Who's getting sued by Arnold?
And then Yaba says, I will be back.
Oh, I see.
Dylan says Iron and Steel maybe this time, but it's too late now.
I did go for Iron and Steel.
Oh, good then.
Each player draws 2 cards. Okay, that's nice. Draw me into all my cheap mechs, please. If I can get my mech war for it. Yeah, this is the guy that fills my hand with cards.
Who's getting sued by Arnold?
Someone in chat said I will be back, so I think he's saying he's going to get sued for using the...
Ah. Boy. Don't have to tell me, explain things to me 3 times.
Okie dokie, eggs and koki. We're going to get a lot of cards here. He dies to the trade, and I really don't like that. But I've got to start playing cards. Oh, he's going to draw so many mines. Oh, I gotta pump this every turn. He's gonna draw 1,000,000 fucking mines.
Why?
Because his hero power passively draws 2 cards for each of us every turn.
Oh.
I think if he burns his top deck because his hand's full, if it's a mine, I think it still goes off. I'm not sure about that, but I guess we're probably gonna find out during this game.
Yeah, Dylan says just use bombs, he'll die eventually.
Eventually might not be good enough. I'm hoping he dies quickly, but he may well die quickly. Okay. Immediate fucking bomb. Wow. And another one. There goes both bombs I just put into his deck. Wow. Huge. Goodbye, Brawl. Okay, let's play some small stuff. I don't have much of it though.
You want to do the 2 so you can use hero power, right?
Hmm. This is actually bigger, but it dies anyway. That also shuffles something into his deck though.
Somebody order a bomb.
I think he may... Wow. Those were some good arcane missiles. Oh dear. No! Mech Warper! That was gonna empty my hand. Fuck. Oh dear. Okay.
I got this.
Yes, we got boombots. Good roll. Okay, we can bash the 8-3. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm back in the game now. Oh, he did. Did he burn? He did burn the mines, so mines don't go off if he top decks the burn. Or burns the top deck. Oh, that's nasty. So he actually can get rid of my mines.
How? I didn't follow that.
So if you've got 10 cards, you burn your top deck.
Oh.
But if he burns my mine, I thought it would still go off, and it doesn't. So he's actually got protection from my mines. Not only that, but I'm buffing his deck up, which means when we start taking fatigue damage from trying to draw cards from an empty deck, he's gonna take a lot less than I am. I think I may have lost because of giving him mines. I think this was actually exactly the wrong thing to do, and it's all dependent on the fact that he doesn't take damage from a burnt mine. If he still took damage
Yeah,
from...
but it says it went off on a previous hero power. Then can be mills the mine that it won't explode.
Yeah.
Keep milling it, it explodes. No.
So he milled that mine, therefore it didn't explode. So I don't think he's probably, because his hand's so full, chances are he's going to do that to like every single one.
Mm-hmm. But that means he's not going to get any new cards.
True. However, the problem here is that I've got 9 cards left in my deck. He's got 18, which means I'm going to take fatigue damage 9 turns before or 9 cards before he is. The problem with that is that fatigue damage scales up. The first time you try and draw a card from an empty deck, you take 1 damage, then you take 2, then you take 3.
Oh.
So the damage I take before he does is the 9th triangular number, whatever that is, somewhere in the 40s probably.
Yeah. More than that.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if anyone wants to go work out what that is.
No. I don't.
Okay, he didn't burn a mine
else?
there, so that's nice. Jesus, okay.
You just have to kill him before the 9
Yep,
turns.
exactly.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Oh, as if that did. Fucking, okay.
Oh, you get one of these 3 and the rest go back in the deck?
The rest go away forever. They're not cards from my deck. It just shows me 3 random cards from the game, or in this case 3 random mechs from the game. I actually think I shouldn't be using this. Because it's...
You shouldn't.
No, because it's... Actually, okay, to be fair, at this point, if we get to the fatigue point of this game, I lose anyway. Because he's so far ahead of me on deck thickness that trying to avoid losing, like, trying to make him lose to fatigue is already hopeless. So at least there's a small chance that I bomb him if I do this. So I think it may be the correct thing to do. Only just, but I think it might be. And he burned a bomb. Magnetic is so strong.
I'm almost out of cards.
He actually took bomb damage. Excellent. Okay, we're getting there. He burned a bomb, didn't take the damage. This is... I think we're winning. I think we do win this. In fact, we definitely win this because we've got magnetic there. It's going to be 11. We've got Rampage. GG. Oh wow, that was scary. I thought that was a loss. As soon as he burned a top deck mine and didn't take the damage from it, I thought that was over.
Right. I followed that now.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So Totem of the Dead, I think, might work quite well in this deck. Let's see what Death Rattles we have. So this makes Death Rattles go off twice. I know I've got a good Death Rattle for that. This guy. Summon 3 1/1 Microbots on a Death Rattle. We'll get 6 of those. Not bad. It's great for brawling. Is that my only Death Rattle? It is, actually. It's... Oh no, Sneeds. Double Sneeds is actually pretty sick. I don't know if it's worth taking Totem of the Dead for 2 cards, though. Even though they're both very good cards to double up the Death Rattles. I think hitting 2 is just not worth it. Togwaggle's Dice. I don't particularly like Togwaggle's Dice, but maybe we could do that. It might let us get some Hagatha buffed heavy cards out quite early. I suppose it's kind of fun. Togwaggle's Dice really screws with your early game, though. Ah, fuck, maybe I'll just do this. I guess you just mulligan for heavy cards if you're Togwaggling, right? Maybe it could work.
Exactly.
Let's see what chat says. Definitely not dice, your 1-drop could become a 10-drop. But my 10-drops could become 1-drops. There is actually a thing that they don't quite tell you about Togwaggle's Dice, which annoys me a bit. It's a +/-5 roll, so a 1-drop can only go to a maximum of a 6-drop as far as I know. And the other way around as well. So it's not quite heavy. People say scared of the dice. Dice works quite well with Omega Assembly because we tend to have quite a full hand. We don't empty our hand all that much. I've noticed we keep a lot of cards. Togwaggle with lots of options is cool because you just play around it, right? You just play whatever whatever happens to get rolled into a small number, and just use that as what determines your turn. Togwaggle can be good. Oh my god, Totem of the Dead with the box, of course. Anytime we summon a Boombot, Totem of the Dead makes it go off twice. That's actually pretty crazy. Boombox with Totem. Oh, that's a good shout, Zeno. It's not even our only thing that gives us a Boombot. We've got a couple other cards that give us Boombots as well.
That seems great.
It does seem good. That's a lot of Boombot damage. It's also double Sneeds.
Now you currently have 30 cards. How does it decide what you're not gonna, or do you have more than 30 cards?
Yeah, we'll take more than 30. Because we're going to get a pack here, so we'll be entering the final battle with 33 cards.
Okay.
Yeba says, I think Zeno's right. I think he may be. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get those mad fucking boombots. Okay, missile launcher is magnetic. I love magnetic things. Boom Reaver is pretty sick. Upgrade. Famously a terrible card. Some weapons? I don't know if we need weapons. Execute Brawl Deathwing. Maybe? Maybe that? Execute Brawl Deathwing, and Execute's nice. See, I don't know if I actually want missile launchers. Dealing 1 damage to all the other shit on board. I don't know if I want that hitting like my own mini-bots, because I'm going to have a lot of mini-bots around. Especially with, what's he called? This dude.
What does Deathwing do?
Kills everything, discards your hand. Is a 12/12 for 10.
Wow.
Yep, he's insane. You lose all your cards. And the entire board disappears. Pretty crazy card. Just magnetic stuff is really good though. I suppose out of everything, if I'm magnetizing, all of my mechs into one giant minion, and his board's full, missile launcher is really good for that. Execute just is very useful. I think it might just be this though. Magnetic stuff is so strong. Oh, facing against Rag. Ooh, missile launchers are very, very good against Ragnaros now, aren't they? He summons 5/1 Magma Rages, which will immediately die to missile launcher. Not bad. I think we've got a very good deck against Rag.
Dr. Boom versus Ragnaros.
Sulfur trespasser.
Improve Morale kills a Magma Rager, so that's a good card. Bit of a gross opening hand. Death Row. Oh shit, okay. Forgot that was a thing. So as soon as he expends that weapon, his power becomes deal 8 damage to a random minion. Well then. Start filling his deck with bombs, huh? You gonna go face every turn with that weapon? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? 3-drop would be nice here. Never mind. Okay, Loyal Henchman's going to be a 5? No, he's still a 4, okay. Improved Morale's really good at dealing with Molten Rages. He has to trade 2 things into a Loyal Henchman, so let's do it. Whoa! Fuck off. A 6/3 for 3 that deals 6 damage? Is that a fucking joke? God, they pull some serious shit in these games, don't they? Summon Emperor Thorozan on the death roll. What the fuck is your deck?
I'm exchanging messages with Mikey. He says Magic the Gathering is a better card game. And he sticks out his tongue.
Oh, I'm dead, Rex. I am fucking dead.
That's too bad. Wow. I'm watching the news, I see a sea of people between really tall buildings, and the headline is 42,000 plus without power in Midtown Manhattan. Everyone's just walking the streets now. Kind of crazy.
Oh, come on. Just keep going.
There we go.
Keep going. Oh. There's that Molten Joint. Free 8/8. That's fair. Please draw some bombs. Oh, it's over. It is fucking over.
This is how it ends.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I think what needs to happen is we brawl. The 5/1 survives the brawl, and then we improve morale the 5/1.
Okay, fingers are crossed.
I think if that doesn't happen, this game genuinely just ends right now. Like if in 8 survives, he's got 10 damage on, and his hero power becomes deal 8 damage. So it's just huge.
Let's just see.
Oh fuck! It's a good top deck, but it might not be enough. Of course the 8 survives. Why wouldn't it? Oh yeah, he gets Emperor Thurson out of that as well. So I actually lose. That's 13, 15 damage on board, and then he gets a hero power, which is deal 8 damage to a random minion, to a random enemy, which is guaranteed to be my face. And then he gets 2 mana. Yep, game over.
Oh.
And a Fire Elemental, just for good measure. He had some bullshit cards in his deck. A 6/3 a 6/3 for 3 battle cry deals 6 damage. Fucking hell. Okay, he's going to be a tough bastard. This was such a strong deck as well.
Already been done. Have you ever beaten Old Age? Many times. Just
Well, not on
there.
this one, because this is brand new.
I see.
But there
I'm
are
shocked,
various
man.
other solo adventures, and we've
I'll
done
be
some of
back.
those before. Alright, I think that may well bring an end to this stream. We got close, we got to Rag, and we half killed him. But, yeah, he just magicked his way to a win. As they all do in the solo adventures, that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone. I had fun in that. I like this Tavern Brawl. We may well play this before it expires. We've got 4 days to try and get another one in, so perhaps... what day are we on right now? Saturday, isn't it? Perhaps on Tuesday. We'll give this another go if it's still there.
Okay. Thank you, Sky.
Cheers for sticking around, Rex. And I will catch everyone here later. Bye, guys.